Всем привет, с вами Олегович, и вы на канале Олегович Геймс. У нас сегодня стрим прохождения игрушки Banishers. Так, у нас там сейчас... У нас сейчас там идет задание по расследованию, оно связано с сюжетным заданием. Так, минуточку.
Feels terrible, doesn't it? Fear not. You'll bugger off soon. They both will. It's ours anyway. Should have been ours since the beginning. You know it's true.
The famed and famous Banisher, the one and only Red McWraith.
Have we met?
I was at the meeting house. You've got guts. I like that.
Thank you very much.
Ooh, politeness. Gives me the shit now then.
Have you been trading in New Eden?
Forever and a day, your Highlander Highness. I belong to this land, body and...
Really?
Huh? Of course not. Duby's sense of humour won't go amiss, neither. Folk here are too grim to notice how charming and funny I am. 8 years, if you must know. Of the third settlement, I was one of the first to arrive.
What can you tell me about the community here?
Like whom?
I bet you tell me what you know of Governor Haskell.
That kind man. He's all vapour and bounce.
Так, сейчас мы расспросим ее и посмотрим, что у него за товары есть в продаже. Может, мы что-то поулучшаем даже.
Lammy Haskell. Anything?
Him? He's so deep in his father's...
And how are you?
I'm doing my best to bring a little joy to the world.
And how's that going?
Badly.
Так, что тут? Давай посмотрим, что она продает.
May I see you?
I'm a shopkeeper, aren't I?
У нее даже... О. Урон от изгнания. Увеличение получаемой очки духа на 30, но восстановление манифестаций в жопах. Уничтожение врага атаками ближнего боя увеличивает урон от следующих манифест... Ничего так, кстати. Попадание по врагу манифестации увеличивает урон от следующей легкой или мощной атаки на 50. Тоже, кстати, неплохая штука. Да, тут есть что покупать. У нее есть шерсть, у нее есть лен. Это то, что мне надо. Это надо бы потом скупить. Ой. Ой. Я не знаю, в принципе... Ого, 500 у нас?
You mind your good.
Вот тут я удачно зашел, скупился бы, а? Так, хорошо, давайте тогда забежим. Обреченное сердце.
It's wrong, I tell you.
Осмотрите мастерскую. Он сапожник, походу, да?
Fascinating. Does each citizen have their own?
What do you think?
2 of them are missing. Alexander and Ruth Watson. Family?
Feels terrible, doesn't it?
Что он сам с собой разговаривает?
This is wrong. It's wrong, I tell you.
Так, сейчас посмотрим, что тут у нас.
Being courted by 2 brothers at once rarely ends well.
Personal experience.
Don't go there.
Да, тут замешана девушка, короче.
Feels terrible, doesn't it?
What's this? It's not metal, not wood. Bone. It's bone. Lovely.
Я думал, он сразу увидит, что это кости.
Debris from a burned down house?
Why keep it here?
Feels terrible, doesn't it?
Ishmael Law said Watson lost his wife and brother.
He's surely haunted, but where's the ghost?
I think we need to talk to Caleb Watson.
Угу. Да, давайте с ним поболтаем.
Fear not. You'll bugger off soon. They both will. You done enough sniffing?
You said you had no secrets. That was a lie, am I right?
I can smell your secrets from it. A pox on you.
You'll not take him head on. You must take your time.
There's burned debris out back.
You must have little business if you spend your time sifting. It came from the hat, probably.
Там сгорели, наверное, его брат и та девушка.
I read your letter to Ruth. It's clear you loved her. Were you telling the truth about Alexander's infidelity?
My name is Caleb Watson. And before God, lusting for his beloved Ruth, I set out to ruin Alexander's name. 'Cause I'm...
You're frank. You don't sound like you regret.
No. The past's the past. Dead and buried.
It was terrible what happened to your wife and brother. Might have helped if you'd mentioned it. Do you mind if I ask where they're buried?
Shite on me shite bag brother. And shite on you too. They're both deep in the dirt up at God's...
What's going on at God's Acre?
Shite off with your God's acre. And good
You need to tell me what happened here.
Nothing happened. Buried. Buried all. Quite.
Угу. Тут Калеб, походу, он сделал
Whatever
так, что
happened,
у них все
it
там пошло
happened
по
at
одному
God's
месту.
acre.
Найдите боговую делянку. Короче, он из-за ревности испортил жизнь брату, и они, короче, погибли. Или не сгорели. Так, хорошо. Давайте глянем, где это находится. Ну, в принципе, нам все равно надо было уйти в какую-то сторону рано или поздно. Вот мы и стартанем.
The
governor's speech was so inspiring.
Give us this day our daily bread. Our bread,
The
not our
shame
ale,
was
our
so
bread.
rudely interrupted.
Do you want us to starve? I should have the yeast. You know it, Mistress Sparrow. You know it full well.
If you want yeast, then grow your own. Just stick some in a jar and grow it, and you'll have it forever. Now there is none, and it's my fault.
Food is a staple, and drink is a luxury. Give me the yeast.
How many different ways do you need to hear it? Of yeast, there is no more. There is yeast, no more. Yeast? No, no more. There's no more shitting yeast.
You're lying.
You're pricking now, Mr. Cottle, and I am vexed. Go home. Go back to your work. Go to hell for all I care. Just go away.
Good day to you, sir.
Likewise.
Perry Cottle, I'm the baker.
I'm a banisher.
Find no ghosts here, sir, nor demons. The governor, in his piety...
I envy your faith, Mr. Cott.
How's that working out so far?
A man can do any number of things with his life.
Oh, any of a dozen reasons. I'll not bore you with all 13. That's also how old I was when my parents died. He was a hard man. His wife was a pure-hearted woman. Taught me well. 'Tis hard work, but...
What brought you to New Eden? Were they shot?
Elsewhere, folks backslide. Here, we know the value of our daily bread, of God's own bounty.
Понятно.
What's the word that I...
Ah, it's gossip you want. Oh, so be it. Recently, as I made my way to the mill, I don't know what he carried, but since then...
How's life in the Harrows? Does it taste sweet now?
Life in the Harrows, sir, tastes like hard work.
What can you tell me about the
Pious man of great eloquence. He likes a sour loaf, fresh from the oven, so warm the butter melts. He's devoted. He serves his congregation, diligent and
What can you tell me about Lamentation Haskell?
Seems a good boy. Peculiar. He's not like his father. Oh, no, not at all.
Так, хорошо. С этим поговорили.
I should go.
God go with you.
Good day, sir.
Good day,
Mistress.
Red McCraith, the banisher.
And what does an alewife look like?
She's got you there.
Tell me about yourself.
What are you, the census taker? I'm Lucy Barrow. I'm Ernest. I was the brains, he was... Well, he was there. And if you call me widow...
What brought you to New Eden?
Каштаны отрежу.
Freedom. Prosperity. The chance to watch good Puritan men drink till they are sick.
I found a journal. It was written by someone who signed Lucy.
What did it say?
The writer spoke of hunger, harsh winters, bad dreams.
A stupid word. I'd rather you hadn't read that. It belongs to me.
You write well. Perhaps there's a book in you, a novel. Oh,
A book, he says. The world...
now, I happen to know that the alewife here's...
Want a story, do you? All right. Recently, I saw Phoebe Walcott walking. I don't know what it was, but she went into a barn, and when she came out, she no... I've seen her repeat the deed on several occasions. Not that I'm counting.
How's life in the Harrows? As sweet...
When is life as sweet?
Well, that depends on how you define.
Sweeter ale sells better. But the...
Tell me about the governor. Not a big ale drink.
Sadly, no. Perhaps if he had been, he might not have been such an arsewort. He pries. Comes calling to check the contents of my pot. I am a woman of brains and means, but despite that, nay, because...
What can you tell me about Lament?
I hardly know him. He doesn't talk much. I suspect he's a little boy. Adorable.
Угу. А что она, интересно, продает?
Would you be interested?
What do you need?
Ага, она сугубо на таких. Влажноголовка зато у нее есть. И есть курчавый мох. Влажноголовка, курчавый мох. Понятно.
I'll take my leave.
Have a good day.
Так, не вижу смысла тут бродить. Давайте идемте сразу выполнять это задание. Я сейчас сохранюсь. Ха-ха. Так, слушай, а ну подожди, если мы уже намылились сюда, я предлагаю смотреть берег. Угу, я понял. Так.
What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher.
Thoughts on Caleb?
You first, young man.
I'm thinking possession. They're not demonic, no mirror or whatnot.
Agreed. Possession is plausible. We jump to no conclusions. Instead, we gather proof.
Так, идем собирать доказательства.
I need to find the key to open this.
Так, ну здесь больше нету проходов, только этот один.
God's Acre?
God's Acre.
Да, здесь мрачный видос. Угу. Так, чтобы выстрелить по этой лабуде. А что, я здесь тоже не могу? Короче, она закрыта, я понял. Надо обходить. Угу. Так, вот мы уже на этой половине.
Here we are. Let us find the graves of Alexander and Ruth, and whatever got Caleb acting so strange.
Someone's been doing some undertaking.
Что мы тут
In New
нашли?
Eden, there's much to be done.
Какие-то кости, остатки. А тут вообще кладбище в ужасном состоянии.
Think you could take on a ghost?
Так, что-то нашли.
Grey robbers.
Yes, but what exactly were they stealing? Ruth Watson. There's another grave beneath it.
Так, это что за кролик?
Decoys to distract wayward specters. Rudimentary. Someone's had a little training.
If undertakers did this, they should find other work.
I doubt there's a job on Earth that suits whatever did this. Here did lie Alexander Watson.
Did Caleb take their bodies?
Someone did, and he's at the top of my list.
Well, they made quite the mess. Perhaps the decoys may show us the way.
Follow the path. Don't get too close.
I'll try.
Так, двигаемся дальше.
This way. More of them.
Угу, угу. Да, есть смысл тут полазить немножко.
That's what I was talking about when I said don't get too close.
island kiss for you.
Так, подожди, где ты видел бочку висящую, или мне показалось?
Try this on for size.
А, я думаю, что мне там виделось. Ну что ж, ищем улики.
Demonology. I should have known.
Так, все возможные нычки находим.
This fella again.
He's persistent, I'll grant him that.
Piss off.
Oh, I hate those things.
Wasn't your first, won't be your last.
Так, нашли какой-то медальончик. Увеличит область действия вспышки на 70%. Угу.
Aye, thank you.
Shrines now? With bones?
It's like Lady Blackwood's boudoir around here.
How about a chant to reveal the past?
Сейчас, минутку. Так, что у нас воспоминания?
Oh, there, fella. You're nasty, aren't you?
Nasty, yes, but also shoddy. It's very poor work.
Ага. Мы
Are you
должны...
sure we didn't miss anything?
With a bit of luck, we'll find what we need. Nothing's concealed.
А, вот эта бумажка, наверное.
What is this?
It looks like a butchered version of the ritual of Lesser Palingenesis.
The ritual of... that ritual? The one that brings someone back? That ritual?
Yes, that ritual.
Так, давай посмотрим, что он там сейчас увидит из прошлого.
A scale fogach smile.
As flesh unto verb, as verb unto heart, as heart unto flesh. Death's knot is unsevered, and I shall
Уже
cut
хотел
it.
ту невесту с возлюбленную воскресить, которая вышла за его брата.
You! No! No! You were not supposed to!
Down, boy. Yes. Come to me, Ruth. Come to me, my love. Come back to me.
Так, что
Caleb
дальше?
Watson invoked a ghost without a body for it to inhabit, so it took his. Caleb is no longer Caleb.
He got the wrong ghost too.
He used pieces of his wife and also of his brother.
Ruth, Alexander, Caleb could be any combination of them in there.
Let's go find out which.
Угу. Поговорить с Калебом. Так, спускаемся. Бля, какая здесь большая территория, мать честная. Да, это да. Бля, тут столько дорог разных.
This isn't over yet. Move, Red.
Die, you bastard!
Don't just stand there. Move.
Угу. Так, в любом случае отлично. Мы здесь дорогу сделали. Так, я хочу здесь немножко пооткрывать карту, если мы уже сюда пришли. Чтобы потом было легче немножко здесь бродить. Так, походу тут больше ничего. Тут осмотрелись, бежим сюда. Угу. Тут как будто я не знаю, что это было. Какое-то землетрясение, блядь, все вверх ногами.
What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher.
This is cursed, no doubt.
Так, еще одной не хватает. А я, по-моему, видел, где она находится. Сейчас мы идем, заберем, посмотрим, что тут за снаряжение. Тут я видел вроде бы эту куклу последнюю. Угу. Так, можно забрать сундук? Можно. Ну, пойдем вниз. В любом случае, откроем карту хотя бы. Так, минутку.
Strong you were, weak you now go.
Did you feel that?
It's close.
Get the hell out of there!
Bloody mongrel!
Careful. They mean business now.
Get the hell out of there!
Swarming specters. Force them to appear with the right words of power.
Gavamarcas Analis.
Think you could take on a ghost? There's a tough one.
Likes us much.
You're wasting your time on this one. Did we miss a few? Did we miss a few?
Be shite stuffed up.
Eyes peeled.
This one's protected. Die, you bastard! Peter!
Так, забудь-ка этих пацанов. Так, что у нас вообще тут по карте? По карте надо спускаться нафиг вниз. Сейчас дойдем до костра хотя бы. Потом в ту сторону пойдем. А, не, в ту сторону, наверное, пока не пойдем.
Ghost wards cannot manifest.
Обереги призыва.
Watch out. We made it angry.
Devil take you!
Угу. Разобрались с этим чудовищем. Так, ну тут больше нечего собирать. Так, ну давайте по пляжу пройдемся. Что тут есть вообще? Ага, все, я понял.
Wards, you're on your own. The ward's power is gone.
Так, там что-то заныкано? Так и есть. ХП или дух, одно из двух. Наверное, ХП. Угу. Очки здоровья. Так, ну чё, побродим здесь.
Beware. Wards.
Сраные береги, блядь.
Missed me?
Always.
Ключ еще какой-то тут у нас.
Destroy those ghost wards if you want me back.
Так, что тут у нас? А ёб что я. В принципе, тут ни хера и не было.
Ghost wards cannot manifest.
Так, что тут у нас есть? А, есть какая-то пещерка. Стрёмная пещерка.
I'm right here, you know. I'm right here, you know.
Ну, нам надо будет, если туда залазить, то с другой стороны. Так, давайте на всякий случай сохранимся. Чем черт не шутит. А, вот тот ключ, который мы нашли, отлично. Что это за бутылочка? Увеличит получаемые очки изгнания на 20. Кстати, вот это неплохая штука. Очки изгнания на 20. Жирное говнище. Попадание по вру третьим ударом. Кулаком восстанавливает очки духа. Тоже хорошая штука. Что можно еще улучшить? Я просто не в курсах. Можно тут брать до максимума. Еще какой-то предел есть. Улучшение. Так, ну все, тут идем дальше. Ресурсы. Какую-то херню нашли тут. Тут еще потом у меня чуйка, что будет куча расследований всяких. Какая-то нычка. Что у меня предчувствие, что здесь у меня не хватит этих кукол.
A dark will is upon that thing.
Ха, 0. Ха, 0.
Red, I can't manifest anymore.
Опять это говнище, блядь. Блять, это вообще на какую-то территорию другую. Не, давайте, наверное, кострище идем возьмем.
Take care. The place is warded.
Get lost, won't you? Ah, shut it.
Something has me. Wards.
Что-то не пускает ее, да? Блять, ну где-то говно, блять, лежит, висит, что оно?
Destroy those ghost wards if you want me back. Beware. Wards.
Осторожно, оберег, оберег, оберег. Где он, блядь, хер его знает.
Sorry, not this time. Ghost wards. I cannot manifest.
Блять, ну где этот оберег? Ну реально он где-то здесь.
Red, I can't manifest anymore. A ward restrains me.
Такое чувство, что он где-то там, он внутри, блять, этот оберег. Короче, прикол в том, что я его не вижу, этот оберег. Блять, ну нахера такую херню делать? И мы не откроем этот сундук пока.
Wards.
Здравствуй, жопа, блядь. Тут попробуй найди эту херню мелкую, блядь.
Wards. I'm going to need a hand here. Wards. Think you can fend for yourself? I can manifest now.
Пиздец. В такой жопе там был.
I know.
Так, это есть. Сколько мы собрали? Две, по-моему, эти херни, да? Да. Ну, идемте наверх, потому что туда нету смысла сейчас идти.
Beware.
Опять?
Wards.
Brought more friends.
Move, Red. I can help. Oh, they get the hell out of there!
I used to count my wolf kills on one hand. I feel like a bloody target practice.
Beware.
Куча ресурсов с них, кстати, повыпадало.
The ward's power is gone.
I feel a draft.
From the invisible.
Что-то невидимое. Так, куда это мы тут пришли? Ага, всё, и тут костер как раз есть.
Die, you bastard! That's not good. We Highland kiss, buddy.
Фига себе, аж эту штуку пробили. Так, ну что, давайте поднимаемся. На, это будет какое-то задание.
Wards. I'm going to need a hand here.
Эти береги, блядь.
There you are.
Here I am.
Не, ну здесь походу ни хера нету. А, не, подожди.
Off we go then.
Oh, dusty.
I hope the boards hold. I'd hate to see them land upon your pretty head.
Ой, здесь еще какой-то лифтос. И...
Guess we're not going that way.
There should be a way up here.
Да, тут еще какая-то шляпа под землей.
Who's that?
Yes. Something's here.
Да, я думаю, мы сюда еще по какому-то заданию точно придем.
Something's nearby.
Where is it? A safe harbor, should we need a moment's peace.
Примечательное место. У нас две дороги еще здесь есть, кстати. Я такой хороший шмат тут просыпал. Сейчас как раз закончим это расследование по обреченному сердцу. Оно связано с сюжетной миссией, там получается. Хер выломаешь.
Hush now. All is well. Nothing bad will shite.
We've been to God's Acre. Quite a tale it told us. You're not Caleb, are you?
Ah, can't fog you. Alexander Watson. Long.
So many questions.
Do both of you
Share? No. This house of flesh is mine. We were twins. I was the rotten half, they said.
He was trying to bring his wife back. How did you end up?
Caleb made a fine cobbler, a poor brother, a worse husband, and a truly terrible witch. The ritual went... There's something else you should know, if you don't know it already. I'm not...
Хера себе, даже жену вернули.
Caleb was no saint, but this is hellish grim. Does he
Aye, he does. And it's not like I killed him. He's alive, he can hear me now. Destroying his reputation. as I had to hear him destroy.
How nice.
He took our love, Ruth and mine, and killed it. Now our love's Caleb was a cad. Shite on him.
You died trying to save Ruth from a bot.
True.
And where was Caleb?
He was there. He stood rooted in place, frozen in fear. Caleb's name was ruined then. We're just putting the boot in.
Угу.
You used the ritual to bring Ruth's spirit into Caleb.
Love moves a soul to strange endeavors. We did.
I understand your anger, more so your desire. But what if
Caleb stole a life from me, but he also stole Ruth's voice. She shrank beneath him. Of course.
I'd like to hear this from Ruth. May I...
No! We've carved ourselves out a little. Please, leave us alone.
We need to speak to her, one way or another. If he won't tell us anything, perhaps the house Ruth...
You're well placed to see what goes on around.
I've made a point of keeping people away, but
Lammy Haskell.
the Haskell boy is weird. Talked with Caleb about both of them were full of shite.
What's your take?
My brother gave him the glad hand act, and the governor lapped it up. Haskell's opinion of himself is far too high. To win his fate, he dragged my name through the dirt. Shite on him and his so-called eloquence.
Tell me about folk here. Who stands out for you?
What think I of they who shunned me? Gulled by my black-mouthed brother, I'd say a cur.
How goes the settlement, would you say?
It's going to hell in a shitting handcart. Not that I care, mind. But hope they find that witch, though. Can't have witches about the place doing the devil's work.
Угу. Опять ведьма.
I'll be leaving you.
Alone? Hush now. All is well. Nothing bad will ever come to us again.
Найдите сгоревший дом. Ой, блядь.
Ruth and Alexander are having an affair in her husband's body.
I can't find an angle with that, isn't just plain wrong.
Something feels wrong. Something about Ruth. If we find the ghost tie, we can talk to her.
Так, надо найти сгоревший дом, бля. Хер знает, где он. А, все, вижу.
The house that burned down. The roof fell in with them inside.
There's a lot of debris.
Блять, найдите способ попасть в дом. Легко сказать.
Ghost wards. Cannot manifest. Beware. Wards. The ghost wards feel far away from here.
Так, этот оберег убрали.
Like falling off a log after being startled by a wisp in Akashus.
You're never gonna let me live that one down, are you?
Так, сейчас мы там все узнаем в сгоревшем доме и, в принципе, пойдем уже судить их. Угу. Дневник какой-то сожженный.
Time must be nearby. I feel something close. This work shows real sensitivity. Caleb?
Maybe. Not Alexander. I suspect we've just learnt a little about Ruth. Of course. Ruth's heart binds them like a bushel of rotting corn.
You! What do you have there? Stop right there, you rank...
You buried Ruth's heart in the ashes of the house that killed her. I find...
You, a ghost, went digging in the ashes of a dead woman's house. Don't think I haven't felt your presence before.
Stow your tongue while I speak with Ruth. Ruth?
Puck off and die. I'm in charge here. No, I hear you.
I'm Antea Duarte.
I'm glad. Please. Go to hell in a bag of shite. We're fine. And you have not the right. You hear? You've not the...
Так, надо будет сейчас посмотреть, что там произошло. Так, призрак Александра Уотсон держит Руф в плену в теле Калеба. Ни хера себе поворот. Ой, хотел владеть любимой женщиной. Как вещью. А теперь его телом владеет брат, которого он ненавидит. Короче, они двое, блядь, красавцы. Что я могу сказать?
Give it back!
Toki mi indrasta, skal nam falas.
Still confusing your chants?
Я не знаю, я думал, мы будем отголоски прошлого слушать, а не призывать. Ну да ладно.
Show yourself and join me now.
No more does he silence me. We may speak. Help me, please.
Caleb's letter changed your life. How did...
It tore me in two. I loved Alexander. But I deserved to marry a man who would have thought I married the better brother. But I'd married a liar. A liar and a devil. Not even he deserves this.
How did Caleb...
With adoration. I was an idol. Worship, he was the sculptor and I was the statue. Smiling down, unmoving from my... Now I'm sewn into a festering sack with the quivering remnants of my husband and the angry ghost of his death.
Who taught Caleb?
To say it was taught would mean he'd learned it. He read it off a page. As a sorcerer, thing about Caleb, he was a good listener. As he worked, clients had bended the Haskell boy for one. As Caleb pinned the governor's shoes, young Lammy would talk magic.
Lammy Haskell gave Caleb the resurrection ritual. I should have known.
After Lammy mentioned the ritual, Caleb became obsessed with it. He begged. Lammy, Caleb was intent on dark work.
Ruth, your husband Caleb's botched resurrection ritual brought you back, but allowed his brother Alexander to take you hostage.
Once we deal with the Watson brothers, you shall be free to ascend.
Do what you must. I'll suffer it if it leaves me free to go. No! We can stay. Please, Ruth.
Ничего себе,
Let us
тут
stay.
треугольник такой.
Your counterfeit, a sham of a thing. Your so-called life is no life at all. Caleb lied and stole your love. But when the time was right, you lied and stole his body. We're ending this nonsense now. Caleb Watson, you're past saving. We can but grant you the mercy of oblivion.
But what about me? What about Ruth?
Ruth is free to go.
I shall have my rest now. Thank you.
Так, еще ближе к ее воскрешению мы. Сколько, интересно, еще надо?
No, yes. I was winning. I was winning.
Охотники на ведьм. Это у нас было все-таки связано с этим заданием.
The line twixt love and hate is thin and easily crossed, especially between brothers.
None are better placed to wound than your own blood. That was something.
Don't take it to heart. Their choices are not your business.
Our choices are my business. And their consequences too.
Our love story shall have a better ending. I shall be...
Someone inside's hard at work.
Wait. Spectral stains. The haunted house.
Святые и грешники. Так, давайте уже на следующий стрим, потому что тут эти расследования, они надолго затягиваются. Так, хорошо. Спасибо, кто смотрел. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал.